Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tradition. Tradition. Mm. What the fuck did I say? Mm. Well, you're not. The Blackhawks game is in overtime right now.
We
Tampa
are
Bay
under
Lightning.
the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago. Now at the plate, Brian Hayes, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way, and he takes ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. They're really playing well. They threw a shutout in their last game.
Christian
Really
Yelich with the
well. This team is certainly coming together and peaking at the right time.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. This is the guy
He
you want
is
at the
my
plate when
player.
the game is on the line. He thrives
What
in
was
these
that?
situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play
What?
because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
No, you're not.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
It's
Parrott
3
has
o'clock
made a
in the
name for himself
goddamn
as a
morning.
starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds.
When I say crystal, you say clear. Crystal?
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
God damn it.
2 up in the zone.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.
Because he's a weasel. No, because he's a weasel.
Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget.
You're not
last
sorry.
year. Look at that ERA. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit about this lineup.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Christian Yelich
why did I
is in
swing
with
at
1
that
away
pitch?
now as he
It was
swings and
way
misses
up
here
high.
at strike 1. And a great change.
Christian Yelich, hit the damn ball.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
There is
Reynolds is under this one.
no more ammo.
The second out
The
of
ammo is all gone. You have to use your fists.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Popped him up.
Is it a Popeye's chicken sandwich?
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes.
I am actually.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Blackhawks win. Yes, in a shootout against Tampa Bay. All right.
1-2.
3-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
Tradition. Tradition.
And another foul ball. Comes back with the
Got it.
fastball for
Say
strike
it.
3 called, and there are 2 down.
Every
Got
pitcher
it.
looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
No. Nuketown. I want to go to Nuketown.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. As he'll
I'll
take
bring
a
the
look at
pizza.
a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in now, the power
Yeah,
hitting
Connor,
second
all
baseman,
players must be
Jason
here.
Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he lays off for ball one. His previous history with Trevor Williams comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Anthony Rizzo is up to bat for the Cubs.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A ball and a strike now.
There is no huh.
1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Jason Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
You want to finish
Late
this
that
sentence?
time for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit call.
Let's hear it.
A swinging
Let's hear it.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Let's hear it. Come on.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Count remains at 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to come back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some...
Riley, is that the coin pass
So
I've
he sets him down swinging.
seen?
Jason Martin is out number 2 here in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
All right.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Are you getting off the game or the party?
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Third inning, no score to this point, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Oh, that was strike
Hey,
3.
5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here.
There we go.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much
Hello
going
there.
on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless. So
I
I'm
had
sure
a
they
General
appreciate
Grievous'
it.
blaster
And
as a
there's
kid.
one down now. Here's the center fielder,
And a
Mike
Darth
Trout.
Vader's
He had
lightsaber.
a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter
Good
of his
time.
caliber come outside the zone too much.
Oh, Mike
He's
Trout's up to
super
bat.
aggressive
Cubs.
right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so
Why am I
mightily to get on base.
swinging
They've
at
looked
these
off
ugly
balance
pitches?
all game.
Yeah.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
No.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
And he struck out.
And he makes the
No.
throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah.
Sliding into the Sapera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in
My
the
team, my score.
And a
Get
hearty
your own.
cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own
Never.
run support with a swing like that.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Cause
Martin is there,
He's
and
psychic.
he'll make the catch to retire the side.
and the cat's name is Spider-Man.
Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Because he's a cat named Spider-Man. Get over it.
Ready now, Brian Hayes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Line drive to left. Hap is
How?
right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
No. 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 No.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim in his first
I'm just
try.
kidding, yeah.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Yep.
He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Oh,
This game is
but
rolling into the middle
we
innings.
technically did.
No score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Elephant.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going. And
Chris
it's been
Mielis
all
is back
business.
up
He's
to
not
bat.
messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters.
No.
At this point.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Javier Baez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3
He's
inning.
my
for him.
player.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be
It's
interesting
my game,
to
I'm
see
playing.
how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tradition. Damn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'm Tiger Woods.
In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I thought we established this. I'm Tiger Woods.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, this is an
No.
amazing inning
No.
right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Don't go! Yay, thank God it's gone.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his
So you're
only
just
trip
leaving
to the
me
plate
here.
so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass. Standing in, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A pause, and the 0-2. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's another 0-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air to center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch coming, here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one away. Digging in, Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
The pitcher, Ryan Tepera, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and 1 strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this.
Ball 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. From the stretch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So digging in now, Jason Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
That one's in there. 3-1. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a... And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 6th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Hayes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Eric Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Bottom of the...
Let me know if y'all can read that. It says moments ago. Can you send that? Let's see.
Inning now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Fouled away.
One live chats are you guys. Yo, Kenny, love you, brother. Glad to see you're doing well. Thank you much. I appreciate that. It's the Cam Moron. He's in here. Nothing on YouTube. What do you mean there's nothing on YouTube? That's what everybody's commenting on. Kenny, you ain't on Instagram. I can't figure that out. Video looks fine. Just has the background around.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Now batting, Ryan Tepera. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. That's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. In is Christian Yelich.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, here we go. Here's a settings button up here. Oh, that didn't do anything. What's that do? Here's something that's got a
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
JT Brubaker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an in. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Jacob Stallings is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0. 2-1 now. Kramer leads off first with 1 away. Count even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another shot now, Jason Martin. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Kevin Newman will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Brian Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. One for the Pirates here. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. first offering on its way. Ian Happ is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 1-2, here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Ready on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're on. Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the alley in left center. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Runners are at first and third with none out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And their runners at the corners now. Andrew Chafin answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Right there for strike one. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gregory Polanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kevin Kramer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Chafin, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to.
And the strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Tepera earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Trevor Williams is set.
Here now. Finally, and I just made that account tonight because the other 2 that I've made weren't working. You should do a show where you figure out technology. What on the show tonight? We just passed 132 people watching, 98 live chats. So, Mountain Timer, if you're bored, pass your bedtime out there about 9:30. Ask a goddamn question, so I tell you.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. TJ Antone got his first career win, helping the Reds down the Blue Jays 6-0. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. The Marlins bested the visiting Nats 3-1. The Phillies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-2. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 5-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers bested the visiting Rockies 6-4. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-1. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-2. The Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. The Chi Sox beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. The Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
What's he doing now? Somebody update me on Big Show. But no, so that's Gold. So we got another Twitch viewer. So that's a couple. And I will promote that Twitch account later. I'll post it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or at least figure out how to do that. How's The Walking Dead? I watched the show tonight. The governor, I have not got to where the governor lost his eye yet, but I'm watching these damn things for like the 3rd time. I'm rewatching Walking Dead, but tonight I saw season 10, episode 18, because I have AMC Premiere. I get it 3 days early. I get it on Friday night instead of Sunday night. And a solid show tonight, but it was all Daryl and Carol. It was all Daryl and Carol, and then one new person that we've never seen before. And that was it. There was no other people. Not even a shitload of walkers killed tonight. It was I think it's kind of setting up Daryl and Carol's spinoff series. There's also going to be the old No More BS t-shirt reminds me of Bowling Services. Well, yeah, see, we now have 150 people in here and 110 live chats. 150 live yeah, certainly feel free to ask your questions. I'll hang around till at least midnight because this is the first time we've done this. We'll see where we peak at as far as people tuning into the show. More than happy to answer any questions that you have. Sorry about the pop-up.